Is the online coaching industry dead? This was the title of an email I received today. And something very, very important is happening in the coaching landscape, which I want to talk about. And I want to talk about the energetics of this as well. Now, this is something that I've been passionately talking about for the last probably 5 or 6 years, and it's kind of fallen on deaf ears. And the reason it's fallen on deaf ears is because the industry was being led by the people who are doing the opposite of what us genuine coaches are passionate about. And what we are seeing happen this year is a crumble of the industry. But in this crumble, this means the people who are actually coaching can rise. The people who are here doing really transformative coaching work are going to rise through this crumble, because there has been noise and there have been people calling themselves coaches. For the last 5 years, it's been very, very prominent when they are not actually doing coaching. And I myself was caught up in this. I have probably, I would say 3 years ago was when I became wise to this. But up to this point, I saw someone had the title coach on their profile, and I made the assumption that that person had gone through coach training and they were an actual coach. I made that assumption because I was incredibly naive. I was incredibly naive. And I thought if somebody puts coach on their profile, they must actually be a coach. And I didn't realise this wasn't the case. So I've also kind of failed myself in this area to learn from this, because what happened is I paid money or I got on a call with somebody and it was really clear that they weren't actually a coach, which just blew my mind. Like, from my neurodivergent brain, I'm like, how can someone do that? I don't understand. Anyway, so to zoom out what is happening, what has happened is in 2020, there was a real upsurgence of online businesses. And this word coach started to be used and started to be thrown about. And for those of us that have actually done coach training and are coaching, we've felt awful about this for many years, because this actually gives coaches a really bad reputation. When people are out there calling themselves coaches, but they're not actually coaching, like, this also looks bad on us as well. So we've all been feeling the pain of this as well since this happened. And some of the people that are calling themselves coaches have made millions. They have made millions in the last 5 years. And what is happening right now, especially in the energy of 2025, is that anything inauthentic is starting to fall away. We're seeing this in the media, right? Celebrities, people in the media being arrested, people being outed, stuff coming to the surface. So anyone that has made money in an inauthentic way in the last 5 years, in particular using the word coach and then not coaching, that is what is crumbling. So this is why we are seeing this landscape of these emails, like this email I received this morning that said, is online coaching dead? It's not dead. Just what's happened, we are always going to need coaching skills. Coaching skills are transformative and are going to change this world. But what has crumbled, what is dead, is the people that were not coaching and calling themselves coaching are now having to rethink, are now having to rebrand as mentors, are now having to rebrand as consultancies, so that their work is authentic and pure based on what they actually do. So this is what is happening. This is my perspective on this. And this is what I see in the energy. And as this quantum crumble happens, those of you out there that are actual trained coaches, your work is going to come to the forefront. You are going to be needed more than ever. Coaching skills are going to be one of the top skills that is needed to drive change forward on this planet. So I am going to continue to train what I call cosmic coaching skills, which is blending the science, the spiritual, the energetics with the coaching piece as well. Because for me, it is not just about the mindset. It is so much more. We've got an energetic piece. Loads of you out there are healers, are therapists, and you use coaching skills to help empower your clients, to help make real change in the world. So the landscape is not dead. The landscape is changing, and people that are genuinely coaches are needed now more than ever. More than ever. Because this is what is actually going to change the world. Any questions, let me know.